Other people's clothes is great because it's very artsy and vibey in here. So I feel like, out of all places, they're kind of gonna be down with the new emerging aesthetic of blokette. Hey in the know, welcome to another episode of Thrift Talk. I'm your host Sienna, and today we're at the Queen's location of Other People's Clothes, which I'm very excited about because we're thrifting for a new emerging style called blokette, which is technically a mix of bloke, which is a British word for like a dude, and then coquette, which has that feminine touch. I love mixing masculine and feminine in my personal style, so I'm very excited to go inside and see what they got. All right, to make things easier, I want to divide this up into two sections. One thrifting for the sporty look, and then the second half kind of finding these girly elements. So I'm thinking of something that has like a little bit of like an athletic zip up or like a high neck. Very cool jacket, but not quite the size or the silhouette we're going for. This is actually more so what I'm thinking of. It's like kind of sporty, a little bit girly. It does have that athletic feel. And I do like the kind of high neck zip. It's got the little button up here. So I can hold on to that guy. Oh, this guy too. This is so British. They be wearing the full tracksuits, but I only want to pull kind of one of these, so we would have to pair something more girly with this. Perhaps could be like a little big. Like I think I like the fit better of this one, so we'll hold on to this one and we'll come back to her later if I'm still thinking about her. I feel like I'll find a lot of athletic stuff in the men's. So like jerseys, I actually see a lot in like blokette outfits. Not sure how I feel about a Cobra, but we'll see. I'm willing to step outside my comfort zone today. Here's another guy. So I think this is kind of more of like a soccer jersey, which I think is more British, I think. Especially between the two, this one is a little more like football and this one's a little more soccer. So I'm gonna take this one because it feels more British to me. Now I think we gotta go check out some athletic bottoms. All right, we've arrived in pants. So like I said, I'm still thinking of some type of track pant, something that alludes to sporty British men. Like, okay, we got like a little pocket here, but this is not sporty enough. It's kind of giving beachy. Got some fun patterns, not quite. Oh my God, these are crazy. What is going on? What is literally going on? Yes, perfect! A literal track pant. And these ones got the crazy buttons on the side, so I could rip them off. Okay, we have 3 athletic options, which I feel like we can work with. So in order to pull the looks together, we definitely need something dainty and feminine. So let me go see what I can find. So I'm here in the tops, and I'm thinking of some white lace, but this, not quite. I need something kind of more fitted. I still want to go for that high neck look. Okay, this is outside of my comfort zone for sure. This is almost like borderlining a little cottagecore for me, but I think it would still do the same juxtaposition of adding a feminine edge to a very naturally sporty look. We'll get some answers when we like try everything on, but I feel like that could be a good match. But for this guy, she's already so athletic-y that she needs something dainty and frilly to contrast, so I'm thinking a skirt. What even am I looking for? Something girly, but I don't mean girly like pink like this. I need it to kind of be girly, like effortless, like this. A little slip skirt, that could actually be great. I think it'll kind of actually blend in with the silhouette of the jersey. Yeah, that's kind of fun. A little lace peeking out the bottom. With that, I think the only thing left I possibly need is a shoe, which I've actually been looking at these for a while. I just forgot to pick them up. I think this could accentuate that little last girly touch we need. And I'm wearing a little bit of a lacy sock, so I think that'll work. All right, who's ready? I'm ready. Jump scare. I look like something you'd see at the end of your haul at 3 a.m. If I saw somebody else wearing this, I would think it's cool, but I feel like I'm drowning in it, especially with the braids. So we can eliminate her right off the bat, and I think I want to move into the track pants. I was afraid of this top, but turns out I actually really like her. I think the structure of it is quite nice. It's like girly, but it still is like flattering in this silhouette. But I think it's actually working great in juxtaposition to these track pants. And then we're kind of sandwiching it again with a more feminine shoe. I like the little lacy collar, and it has that high neck that I was looking for as well, and like the other contenders that we were looking at. Okay, so basically I'm pretty impressed, and I feel like I want to keep thrifting for some more blokette core. What do you think?